Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the artistic name of a human with experience from Mogadishu with no issue. We frisk you. Don't be like Mike. By popular demand, I'm gonna try to relive that concept of 207. Don't be like Mike. Don't be all you can be. And join and follow Disney. You hear me? Don't be like Mike. Why? Because Mike is a successful slave from Nike. So don't be like Mike. You hear me? Because of Mike, thousand children vanquish in child labor camps trying to quench the false hunger in people like you who want to be like Mike. Don't be like Mike. Because of Mike, millions of single mothers work overtime so her son could be hip and down with Mike. Why did you make an accessory a necessity when we just hungry? You hear me? Don't be like Mike. Because of Mike, you become like Tyrone. The statistics is huge that more than likely all you b-ballers and boy ballers or whatever balling you're doing, you will probably be like Tyrone, a local security guard in your local malls with weak knees and lost dreams. That's your future. Weak knees and lost dreams. Better wake up and take a heat, because I'm gonna be your midlife crisis. Don't wake up like me. You hear me? Don't be like the system, how they want you to be. Get it? Be like you. Don't be like Puffy. You hear me? Don't believe the hype and be like Puffy. Nah, nigga, I won't take that. Take that. No, I won't take that. You need to stop that. You hear me? A career as a hype man. That's the nature of capitalism, where everything is being capitalized. Everything is getting pimped. You hear me? This generation is not even X or generation Y. It's generation C. Generation clueless. You are glued to the tube. Why the fuck you sound like my TV monitor, man? Stop sounding like my TV monitor. Start sounding like you. You hear me? Don't be what they want you to be. Don't be like Mike, the successful slave from Nike. You hear me? Don't be like Mike. Be like you. Don't be vain like Wayne. Tanucci, now you're too nuisance. You hear me? Get money, now get your souls. You hear me? Get your souls. Don't be like 50. Get rich or not trying. Get real. Get real. Get real or die trying. You hear me? Don't be what they want you to be. Be like Pac. Be like Malcolm. Be like Martin. Be like Trayvon. No. Be like Huey. No. I still see no changes. I still see evil faces. I'm suggesting to you guys, don't act up like Trayvon or Huey, because 2 shots in the back, you also will be dead. You hear me? Heed the words of Pac. True leaders go with lead in the head. Don't be like Rihanna. Don't go from Don't go from good to bad, because that shit is disturbia. Nah, bitch. I won't stand under you. umbrella. Don't believe Jay-Z when he says he's Hova, masking it as Jehovah. He wouldn't even cut it as a local hustler in Milwaukee. Jay-Z, nah, more like JY. All these heroes who run after zeros are made up by the money makers. They want you to be transfixed with their transmitters. You hear me? I'm trying to decolonize your mind, true mind from Moga issue. Nah, not anymore. I hear Moga no issue lately. Moga no issue from Mogadishu, previously now known as Moga no issue. I grew up in 4 continents, you hear me? I roll in 4 languages. Your vocabulary is unlimited. Your Sports Illustrated literate. You can't roll with me. You need to borrow from me. You hear me? You hollow, you mellow, you shallow, you borrow, you follow. Try dribbling like a mellow. Dum yo. Huh? Don't believe the hype. Don't be like Mike. Don't be like Mike. If I could be like Mike, if I could be like Mike, if I could be like not like Mike, if I could be like me. Imagine that, if I could be like me. Be you. You are the sun. You hear me? You are the sun. Stop being like the moon, reflecting others shine, yo. That's what you're doing. Reflecting others shine, yo. Shine yourself. Stop to your DNA. Can't be matched. You hear me? I've seen too many ghettos that you write hooks about. I've been punched with liners. You hear me? From Jakarta, Moga issue. You hear me? A human with experience telling you, 013, still don't believe the hype and don't be like Mike. You hear me? Be yourselves, man.